What's going on YouTube? Hayden back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we're going to be looking at Litecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, as well as DigiByte to BTC. We're also going to be looking at the coin market cap, Coinbase Pro adding XRP to its roster, and then we will be wrapping things up with why is DigiByte, it says, expanding their use case from a payment coin to an assets issuing platform. Those are the topics for today, guys. If any of that interests you, make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications. If you try a thumbs up if you like the content, and let's jump into today's episode. So guys, I like to start off today's episode with the coin market cap like we usually do. For those who don't understand why or are new to the channel, we do this just so we can get a general understanding of where the market is sitting today, and it kind of gets us, gets our toes into the water, and then we can really dive into the cryptocurrency space. So looking at this right now, Bitcoin dominance 52%, 24-hour volume 27.3%. Then we see a market cap of $130.3 billion. So actually pretty wild. Bitcoin down, it's staying fairly flatlined and staying fairly the same. We're seeing that 24-hour volume though slowly start to decline, and then we're seeing the market cap slowly starting to dip down. So it's a pretty big indicator that we are starting to see the markets kind of money leave the exchanges right now. We're starting to sideways trade. We're starting to consolidate. We're not really seeing money move into these exchanges, and we're starting to see the prices dip lower. And there you go. As we can see, at these top 10 cryptos, they are all down, but Tether being the stable coin at $1.01. So you can see out of these top 10 cryptos, we do have Litecoin still in the number 5th position. It's honestly not that close off from EOS, and with any little inch of volume that gets added to Litecoin, we would most definitely pass EOS if EOS stayed the same. EOS is actually down quite a bit, 5.8%. It seems to be the most down out of these top 10 cryptos. Litecoin down 3.2%. Bitcoin at $38.60. Litecoin at $45. Most of this market is down and in consolidation. Basic attention token, BAT, which we've discussed, 22% jump today, guys. That's actually pretty massive. Some double-digit coins, 10%. Icon. Theta's up 13%, so there are actually, whoa, hold up, Engine Coin up 61%. A lot of fluidity within this market, but most of the coins for the most part are down quite a bit. Aurora taking a 24% hit, but basically the fact that most of the market cap for the entire crypto space is pretty much divided up into these top 10 cryptos. This is the best way to get a general assumption of the market. And we can see that one is just trading sideways. So market is down, guys. And actually, before we jump into the articles, if you haven't yet already or you're new to the channel, make sure to sign up for the second link in the description. It's an app called the ABRA Exchange. It's an awesome app. Basically, they're doing a promotion right now. If you sign up and deposit $5 from a bank account into the app, they'll reward you with $25 for your first time. So it's huge. We've had over 80 plus people take advantage of this. So don't miss out on it before they get rid of that promotion. So definitely check that out. But moving on, guys, so what does this talk about XRP? It came out yesterday, the article. That's when it came out, and I did want to discuss that. I actually checked Coinbase Pro, and XRP is listed for, purchase. Very interesting. Tons of different, back and forth issues or topics or remarks against this happening. So a lot of people also said Coinbase adding XRP was a very dumb thing, and showing that Coinbase is truly just trying to shill as much money as they can get and just try to make as much as they can, which makes sense. But a lot of people are like, if you knew about Coinbase and you knew about cryptocurrency, XRP is a bankster's coin and you shouldn't be involved in it, and it is so the opposite of a decentralized market compared to DigiByte, which is completely decentralized. XRP, people are saying, is the exact opposite. So let me know down below in the comments what you guys think, because I'd like to hear what your point of view is, not just the ones that I saw on Reddit. So XRP adding to Coinbase Pro, is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing? Let me know. Basically, Coinbase, the world's largest crypto exchange, was in the news recently due to listing announcements as well as its new trade directions. It's in the news again after the acknowledged the growing request of XRP community to add the XRP to Coinbase, and that request was granted just recently. The organization also stated that there will be pairings from XRP to USD, XRP to the Euro, and then to Bitcoin Bitcoin. So what makes this listing so eventful is the fact that the entire XRP community, or an XRP army to say, took a keen interest in getting XRP on board with Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin. Coinbase was also in the news from when the exchange added wallet support for Litecoin too, so their Coinbase wallet app. After the announcement of XRP received a massive boost of 14%, performing an inverted BART move. This also resulted the market cap of XRP shooting to 13 billion, trailing to Ethereum's 14 billion, which is quite a bit of money. Now, shifting our focus to DigiByte, because this is the coin for discussion today. It is in our playlist on the channel, so you can click on DigiByte TV in our playlist, and you can see all of the articles that I talk about and all the episodes that I talk about regarding DigiByte. So why is DigiByte expanding their use case from a payment coin to an asset issuing platform? DigiByte is known for the lack of business prowess. They have built a solid blockchain. Safe and fast but non-existent marketing and lack of presence on bigger crypto exchanges led to the current situation. DigiByte is well out of the top cryptocurrencies, as we know, and not talked about too much outside of their community, which they seemingly do have a pretty big community. It seems that the team behind DigiByte seems to be pivoting the project in a bit different direction from a pure payments coin to a full-fledged digital assets issuing platform. DigiAssets is the name they have given to their latest feature set that is being added to the DigiByte blockchain. It is, in essence, a new Ethereum competitor. With a much better user friendliness, but also no proof record track. You can issue a token for any physical asset or object from a new crowdfunding project to a real estate, to in-game currencies, etc. It also seems that DigiByte is determined to do a better job in marketing their new set of features, as they already did a couple of nice videos and explainers, and I believe they are on YouTube. So that's pretty much as far as I want to get into this article. Their technology so far is looking kind of well. DigiByte currently supports 560 TPS and only 15 seconds of block time and 2,000 TPS by 2020. Comparing that to Litecoin supports 56 TPS with a 2.5 block time. They're both extremely fast, but one seems to be faster than the other. But otherwise, I don't think you'll really notice much of a difference. But I do want to just jump into the technical analysis right now, guys. So I'm currently on the Litecoin exchange. Now, if you guys haven't already yet checked out the Patreon link, it's the first link in the description, you guys will be able to get access to all of my TradingView charts and charts that I graph with live updates, as well as my personal phone number. So definitely check that out. Now, for the patrons who are currently, subscribed and following, you would already notice that I did add some lines. And it's very interesting because we're kind of battling a $46 resistance. Let me pull in this high-low middle moving average and the RSI. You can see we're kind of starting to get flatlined at around 53 on the RSI. We are slowly starting to see some sort of ascending triangle. That is on the daily. It's not super huge, guys, but it is something that we could potentially draw in and just leave it here to see what happens. I'm really not pro that in any way, but let's see if we can continue to follow up and move sideways. We definitely needed some sort of consolidation with these markets. The way the coin was just massively exploding and shooting up in price, we needed some sort of correction, and that's what we saw, a very healthy one at that. I did say to start buying in right when it did bottom out at $42 because I thought that is a great level. It not only tested the RSI on the 4-hour, it also fell quite a bit low, and that is a great price to start dollar cost averaging. Now, I did say if we fell lower down to our high level man hour daily, I would start dollar cost averaging from 42 to around 39 to $40. That is pretty much where I said that would be the best, chance. Even if you bought in at 43, 44, that is a really good price because we're starting to head up from that. But otherwise, it does seem to be forming some sort of consolidation. But the real, coin to look at right now that will really influence Litecoin is Bitcoin, of course. We're starting to see consolidation once again. This pullback was definitely healthy, and I definitely think it is going to be, lining up for something really, really, really big. As we've discussed, and if you're new to the channel, you can watch some of my previous videos, there is some sort of downtrend forming on today's charts, or charts for the longer term, monthly. We've had this descending triangle you can see here. This is the big, daddy of all of downtrends that we're starting to see, and it's making its move for quite a bit now. You can see that we do have the high-low MMAs are kind of getting entangled in that downtrend, and you can see that we are coming very, very, very close to it. This will be a huge indicator, as to whether or not we're going to break bullish or bearish, but there is a major, major, major move coming in the next couple of weeks. You can see we're getting very close to the downtrend, pretty much, I'd say 3 or 4 weeks, and we'll be right there next to this chart, and we'll be right there next to the downtrend, and then it'll be a really big decision whether we're going to break bullish or bearish. Now, with the fact that we are at a 55, there's plenty potential to move up higher on the on the RSI. But if we do stay at around 55, if not, if we drop lower, if we go down to 30, I think it'd be much better odds of us breaking bullish. But if we can continue down, maybe kind of hug or get down to this $36 level in between this channel, which what I was trying to say, trade out sideways, we would have a much better chance and much better probability of breaking bullish. Now, my only concern is the fact that this high-low MMA is so caught up. You can see it's had some pretty big resistances in the past, but if we do manage to break through those, we could see a massive bull run leading us to, I think $5,000, $6,000 into 2019. So that will be huge. Lastly, out of the top 10 cryptos, Ethereum. Top 3 cryptos, blue chip cryptos, Ethereum. Very interesting pattern. Not really a support, I would say, but definitely found some sort of resistance block there. Like I said, we did break bullish through that high-low MMA on our daily charts, but we did break bearish right after that because of how overextended and overbought we were, pulling us back down to 130, and we're currently trapped, really testing that green band. Honestly, consolidation is what this coin needs now. I don't think anyone should be interested in buying. I'm not really bullish in the short term at the moment, as I was, last week and the week before that video. But as for right now, I'm waiting once again to find a good time to buy back in, and once I do, I'll let you guys know. But we are facing a ton of resistance with this green band, so we really need to see what exactly is going to happen. If we continue to hang out here, we might pull back a little bit lower down to 120. But otherwise, wrapping up today's episode with DigiByte. DigiByte is actually a coin that was recommended to us by the community, and as you guys can see, it does have a very interesting role right now. Just 2 or 3 days ago, we actually exploded in price, went all the way from here, shot all the way up to the top, and currently retraced right back down to that green band. Now, what this is showing me on the daily is, well, not only are we nearing overbought on the RSI, but what it's showing me is this green band is a major resistance block for DigiByte. Not only that, we do have the symmetrical uptrend that is also putting down some resistance. We're currently testing this right now, but if things do go according to plan, if we manage to get back up into the symmetrical triangle, trade out sideways, we could see a pretty big, spike later on in the year. Now, this does close right at around the same time that Bitcoin does, so we may see a correlation between the two. Now, I'm on DigiByte's weekly, and I want to show you this symmetrical triangle before we wrap up today's episode, and then I want to compare it to Bitcoin. So here is DigiByte's, ascending symmetrical triangle, not ascending, but symmetrical triangle, compared to Bitcoin's weekly. Now, like I said, all of these charts are accessible on my Patreon, so definitely check that out if you wanted to support the channel. And here you guys go. So you can see we have this downtrend, descending triangle. We're currently coming closer to it. And then compared to DigiByte, same thing. We have a symmetrical downtrend right here. And we broke bearish from it, unfortunately, but we're trying to get back into it, and we could break bullish through that, and we could, swing as high up as this red band on the top of the high-low MMA for the weekly. But things are definitely going to be spiraling up for a big move, guys, and you can see we've had plenty of support and resistance in the past. In 1 week, we managed to see tons of volume. It's very possible to see that again. But that's going to sum up today's episode, guys. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications. We're so close to reaching 10,000 subscribers. And I'll see you guys in tomorrow's episode. Peace.